Alright, we're on.
Hello.
Welcome to DND,
Woo.
which I am an expert in, and everyone can vouch for me.
Yes, the most
Basically
expert one
professional.
here.
Professional. Alright.
Roll 20. Dimension 20 couldn't get you on. They actually tried to hire you and they couldn't afford you.
They did.
Yeah.
I have a very high price point.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm Murrin, and these are two of my friends. Introduce yourselves.
Hello.
Actually, that's a better idea. Introduce yourselves.
Okay, who's introduced themselves first?
Who's first?
Whichever one
you
is
like
better. Whoever's better, go first.
Okay, that's me. Hi,
are?
I'm Marge.
That's Marge.
I'm Marge. What else do I say?
Who's your character in the game?
You didn't say your character.
Oh, I'm Murrin. My character is Cypher, the bird.
Yes. I'm Marge. I'm playing Richard Teethman, the
Teethman.
raccoon lady.
And I am Chris, the DM who definitely knows what they're doing.
Woo!
And you do. And
You
that's
do.
true.
You do.
I for sure am here is what we're going with.
Yeah.
And isn't that wonderful?
Yeah. Welcome.
Exactly.
Welcome. Okay. So, story so far. We did. Oh, you can see that. Actually, that's okay. They've got Google Doc
Oh,
of
good.
everything that's happened.
Oh, good. Okay.
Which is some things.
Some things have definitely happened. We had one session, little practice session.
We had a practice session where me, Cypher, and Richard, my friend Richard, fought people and we lost very badly because Richard's a raccoon. Richard's a tiny little raccoon and I'm a tiny little
baby
bird.
raccoon.
Yeah.
Tiny little baby 35-year-old raccoon.
35.
100% 35.
A little 35-year-old raccoon.
A baby.
What else happened?
You have the doc in front of you. What do you mean?
We
what else happened?
graduated.
We went to school
Yeah.
good. We had a graduation, although it was kind of a disappointing.
It was like a disappointing graduation. Like, my mom wasn't even there.
Yeah, like none of our family came, and like the dean didn't even go to the graduation.
The dean wasn't even there.
Yeah.
What the heck?
So, like, did we even graduate? Like, are they gonna send our diplomas in the mail later? Like, do we have our diplomas?
Yeah, seems like a scam, honestly.
Yeah.
It kind of is a scam.
A little bit of a scam.
Just like regular school, the parallels.
Just like regular school. So true.
I played D&D to escape.
Yeah, not go back to school.
Well, that's why you're a raccoon who just went to school and not Marge. You went to school.
You don't know. You don't know me.
Yeah,
I could be a raccoon.
you're a raccoon. I could
That's
be a
true.
bird.
I've never met you. You could, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. It would explain a lot of things, wouldn't it?
Okay, so then we were sent, we were exiled to the far-off
like-
land of. Wait, I'm gonna find it.
Okay.
Let him cook.
It is called. We were exiled to.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
We were exiled to fuck? I mean,
There's literally on
Doesn't
the
sound like I'm out of exile
Roll20 map,
punishment.
there's a name
Oh,
of
it's
the
on the
town
roll-
board.
Timber Sprout. We were exiled to Timber Sprout. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
you were stationed there. Hardly exile.
We were stationed there. We're
mean-
there to guard the town.
Yes. Apparently some spooky things have been happening.
Some weird
And
stuff's been happening.
We're the only
Shadows-
ones qualified to figure it out.
That's right. Shadows and dogs and stuff. We met a couple of, we met the mayor?
Well, no. He said
No.
he was the mayor. He's
Oh.
more just a guy who runs through town,
Naked.
claiming wild things.
He
Yeah.
wasn't
He
naked.
wasn't naked.
He wasn't naked.
He was practically naked.
Practically
yeah,
naked.
Naked
Yes,
emotionally,
seriously.
bearing his soul.
Bearing his
Spiritually naked.
big, beautiful soul.
Like, it wouldn't surprise me if he was a nudist.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Mayor by day, nudist by night.
The top line.
And then we made a friend, Heathcliff. who's our best friend, and we stay at his house with him.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
he left.
And then we sleep in his bed.
we sleep in his bed. I cuddle up, in his hair. And then we went to sleep, and I had this weird dream where something like it was oddly quiet and dark, and it felt like I was flying, but couldn't go anywhere. The further I tried to get out of the blackness, the more I felt stuck. I tried to go towards the light, and then I woke up sweating and nauseous.
R for bar.
Wow.
And that is what
Like
people.
I couldn't have wrote it better myself.
People all around the town have been having these strange dreams.
Poet.
And then we went out and we looked around to see, because things have also been getting stolen. Things have been stolen, and we found these tracks that are like some sort of creature,
Yes.
reptilian creatures.
Perhaps.
And we were just about to go and follow the tracks.
Yes. But then we realized that we should probably go back to sleep.
We realized it was nighttime and we hadn't healed all the way. So we should.
Yeah.
One of you doesn't have dark vision, so what if you would be essentially blind?
And I
while the other
I
one
wouldn't
is
be able to
doing
see.
your best.
No.
Correct. Into the woods after you basically flared yourself and let everything know you're in the area.
I could be your guide, Raccoon.
Yeah, she
See,
can
seeing
guide
eye
me.
raccoon.
Seeing eye raccoon. Alright,
Yeah.
boom.
Wonderful.
That's the story. So we're about
Boom.
to follow
Easy.
those into
Done.
the
That
woods.
was it. Wonderful.
Perfect.
Well, yeah. So y'all just went back to bed after your successful adventures at night. I don't know how else to call them. How this is for y'all to decide, I guess. How early did you want to wake up? Did you want to wake up at like 6? Did you want to sleep in? I'm not really gonna give penalty for like full sleep because I think you woke up at like 2.
I'd say we
Right.
slept until about like noon, 1:30, something like that.
Richard, does that sound about right for
I
Richard?
mean, I don't think I'm gonna say that.
You can do a little bit of morning errands and then
I'm
wake
gonna
up.
wake
Cypher, if you
up-
wanna go earlier.
I'm gonna wake up around 9.
About 9. Okay, just
Yeah.
Show
okay.
off, whatever.
All right.
Whatever.
So you wake up in this oddly abandoned house now that was a man's house that you have now occupied.
He
This
still
poor
lives there.
man,
He's
Heathcliff
Heathcliff.
is just
roommate.
out. He's just out, you know?
Yeah, Heathcliff went to the tavern. So you wake up in this kind of bachelor pad of an apartment. You see the snacks that Cypher left open in the middle of the night. You see you see like an open chest and a dresser just rifling through this man's stuff to get your sheets. About this time of 9, you can see out the window. The sun is fairly high up. There's a little bit of curtains blocking some of the view, but you can see some people kind of already coming back from the forest with axes in hand.
Oh.
They were cutting trees?
Yeah, they don't look like battle axes. They look like tree axes.
Okay. Interesting.
The forest.
Well.
I'm still asleep, so it's all you.
Cypher's
you,
still.
Marge.
You want to give us a rendition of that amazing snoring that you did for a second?
I actually don't. What did I do last time?
You made it incredibly high pitched. Is what you did.
It was a whistle, I think.
Yeah, Cypher whistles in their sleep. That's actually what woke up Richard. Is that Cypher just started going off.
Yeah, I have a level of exhaustion.
Oh, for character fun reasons. I don't know if you'll set this. What classes are you playing?
Oh yeah. Yes, Richard is a ranger.
Ranger.
Richard.
Richard. And I'm a bard, as you can tell.
Wonderful. So the bard over here was honk shooing away nicely. Richard, what would you like to do waking up at a bright 9?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm gonna go over to the trash can and rifle through it to see if there's anything for breakfast.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, okay. So like where the cats were huddled last night, you want to go over there and just check for food?
Yeah. See if the cat's left me anything.
Okay, yeah, sure. You can move your little icon, right? I want to make sure I
Yeah,
get your
yes.
permission. I didn't take it away. I know Marin lost their permission in some way.
Hey, I'm moving mine around. I can move.
I could take away your permission.
Please
if
don't
you
take
want.
away. Don't take it away.
All right, gotta keep you on like the kid leash. All right, yeah, nothing's really stopping you unless you want to do something stealthily here. There's you see like 2 trash bins, kind of like loose wooden frames, kind of where they throw their trash in the night, kind of a compost bin situation next to it.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I'm chowing down. On
Okay,
whatever
yeah,
this
you
is.
see there's just like leftover bread. There's like some loose chicken legs with kind of like meat still on there. Someone didn't go all the way and like
Oh my gosh.
clear through the bone.
This is a full meal.
It's a full meal. The bread's not great. It's like a little hard, but yeah, otherwise, it's a meal.
Wow, incredible. I'm having the time of my life. I'm looking over to the cats, you know, chatting with them.
Hissing at them.
The cats still look kind of frazzled from last night of seeing whatever intruder kind of entered the town, except the one you picked up last night, which is looking very happy to see you again.
Oh, good. I go over right to that one and I start petting it and giving it food.
I picture you. I picture you nuzzling against it with your furry head against its furry
Oh
head.
yes.
Yeah, this cat is just like throwing half of its body weight into you, just kind of nuzzling into you.
Sweetie.
Clumsily, they're kind of like tripping over their own feet in a lot of ways.
Oh my god.
They lick your hands, but they don't really go into the bin.
Oh.
Even the cats above
You little
that.
baby.
Okay.
Well, the tavern feeds the cats.
They don't have to resort to garbage like you.
Yeah,
You're not resorting to garbage.
Richard could have eaten the cat food.
You want garbage.
This is a high class meal.
To be fair, it wasn't raccoon
Fresh
food. So
meal.
that makes sense for her.
Yeah.
True.
All right.
True to
Okay.
Yeah, as you're kind of digging through the trash, you see some people kind of like come back in. Some of them with like herbs in tow on their packs, and other ones with kind of carrying a lot more logs. You see a group of people carrying in a tree as
Oh.
well. Yeah,
Really?
You gonna
Where are they
eat
going?
that?
you gonna eat the tree?
No, that's what you asked them. I'm not awake. I can't say anything. I'm just
That's a
giving you
good question.
suggestions.
Where are they taking the tree?
I can hold on, right? So they're actually bringing it in from this top part here. They're coming back from the forest. They're not really taking it anywhere special. By the bottom left, this corner is where they have their storage kind of system laid out. They have a lot of storage houses. Some of them look recently built, so you get the idea that they're kind of going to construct more. Just normal things.
Normal-
You have time before we. Yeah,
Normal
y'all are kind of coming into summer. It's just a nice summer day. You got a light breeze going through. This is kind of what they always have been doing. just to be little guys.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna scour the garbage for some seeds.
Seeds.
Yeah, like you see some varying type of seeds. You see like, I guess I don't know gourds perfectly, but like zucchini style seeds in
Ooh.
some not perfectly eaten. Like maybe someone didn't like their vegetable situation.
Okay, great. I grab those seeds. Is there like a half-eaten like everything bagel?
Ooh.
Yeah, you notice that someone's picked through all of the sesame seeds though.
Oh, darn it. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm grabbing what seeds I can find, and I'm bringing it back
Poppy
to Heathcliff's
seeds.
house.
Poppy seeds on a.
Okay, yeah,
everything
poppy
bagel.
seeds are on there.
Poppy seeds.
Mm.
Yep. They
and
had to
I'm
import them, so they don't last very long is the issue. So sometimes they come into town and they're not like perfect.
Sad.
That's the
Okay,
issue.
Yeah, I'm taking my fistful of seeds and I'm putting it on the bed next to where Cypher is sleeping, and I say, "Wake up, Cypher! We got things to
Okay,
do
let's
today."
Okay.
You wake me up
You're
with
rudely
the
awoken.
seeds.
Yes.
You're rudely
Okay.
awoken by raccoons hitting above your head. Still worn from last night, very confused. Oh yeah, I'm with this guy now.
And I had a nightmare. And
You
now
did,
I'm being
dream.
But
really
you woke
like.
up from that nightmare already.
Not,
Did you tell Richard about it?
I did tell Richard about the nightmare, but
Yes.
Richard was very like, you were very dismissive of my. You're like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, what are these tracks? That's like pretty much what you did.
Well, I mean, I'm interested in the mystery of it.
You're not interested
and
in
not the well-being.
the
of your
mystery
party
of my
members.
dream.
Richard is not very emotionally intelligent.
That's true. That's true. Good character building.
Thank you.
All right, so you're
Very good,
woken by
very
this
good.
raccoon.
I would
You
say,
awaken kind of tucked in.
oh, tucked in. We're
Squeezing
losing.
away.
Feels like we're losing, not winning.
I mean, this session basically won. This is kind of where I expected y'all to be within the first hour, so
And we're here.
And
you
now
are
we're finally
for
here.
sure.
You know.
Which
All right.
I'm super down for. But yeah, what do? You get woken up by someone
right.
patting your head with seeds next to you, as if woken in a fugue state.
Well, I'm a bird, so I'm gonna start pecking at those seeds. Yum 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 yum. Oh, that's why you got the seeds. Were they for
Get them
free?
for Richard or for...
Yes, of course they're for you, Cypher.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. I had no idea. I'm like, why do you want seeds specifically?
I was concerned of how many seeds I would give you, as I was worried about malicious intent. If
I know,
you
I
said I
thought-
wanted to find seeds for Cypher, I would have given you like a fucking bale. For it.
What else would I need seeds for?
I thought you
How
were
come
gonna
I know?
plant something.
You're Richard Teethman. I don't know what they do.
You're gonna stick it in people's teeth.
That's right. They gotta go to the dentist now.
No, okay, well, yeah, I wake up and I'm like, oh, well, good morning. I'm good.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm going to thank you for the seeds.
Oh, it's nothing.
And then I eat the seeds. I eat all of them off the bed. I said, wait, no. We saw Heath leave last night, didn't we? He was like, I'm gonna go get a room somewhere.
Yes, it seems Heath has not come back yet.
How?
Yeah, correct. You were sleeping on his head, and you basically woke up drenched in sweat, which means
Because
he
I had a
absorbed
nightmare.
a lot of it and shaking. So yeah, he left his now wet bed and went to get a room.
So, thank you for the breakfast. Now, shall we go further investigate?
Yes, we should. Should we check on Heathcliff first?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
So I get up and I strap on my my necklace, my choker.
Your 6-inch
A
platform
beautiful
heels.
choker.
I put on my shoes and then I take about 20 minutes
Okay.
putting on and taking off my eyeliner to try and get it just right. This is real life based on
This is real life.
Based on true events.
based on true events. I'm taking it off and you hear me like ugh in the bathroom. Door shut.
There's no bathroom in this house.
There's no bathroom? What?
No, there's a wash table and a mirror.
Okay, well I guess I'm in front of the mirror then.
They have an outhouse. This is not modern day plumbing. This is Drakenfell.
Well, you know, there could be a big hole in a room and you know, you just
That
You
sounds
put
like
a
the
bucket.
worst thing I've ever heard in my
Top
life.
squat.
you put a bucket in
Yeah.
there, you could take it out.
You said a hole in a room.
a hole in a room. It's fine. It's a bath. I mean, what else is it? That's a bathroom.
Okay.
You put a hole
Okay,
in the room.
he does have like a little vanity setup. You see his like some of his like wares underneath it.
Oh, what kind of wares does he
Yeah, what does he got? He got perfumes.
I'm imagining he has like a 5-in-1 like shampoo,
He's got-
conditioner, body soap.
Yeah.
He has
Like
he has
toothpaste.
multiple different
Yeah.
scented bars of soap. He has like 2 towels
Oh.
going on.
2 towels.
He's a
You saw
oh.
him yesterday. He's like pretty well kept
wow.
of a person.
Hmm.
You can investigate the house, or
He's
if
a
you want. I don't have an
manscaper.
interior
I'll
shot.
investigate the house. Yeah. Well, Cypher is putting on eyeliner.
I'm putting on my eyeliner.
Yeah, I'm snooping around the house.
Okay. Are you looking for anything specific, or are you just like looking around what's there? Because like.
I'm just seeing what he's got.
Okay. Yeah. You see the chest where you kind of look through initially, I think it was Cypher for bed sheets. They did not find any. You see like their dresser where they have more of their shirts and clothing, and their bottom drawer of that which is now open and sprawled with like a loose bed sheet. You see on the wall like just like hanging dried plants like lavender and similar.
Ooh! Does he make his own
Kind of
soap, maybe?
intentional.
Maybe.
You do see like a workman's pouch.
Can I steal it? Can I take
Yeah,
that?
I mean, you could probably look at it first.
Yeah, I guess I'll. Well, I'm doing my eyeliner.
It's more of a
now.
workman's than like a thieves' toolkit. Like you're gonna find like a lockpick in there.
Well, that's okay. Well, okay. What's in there? I'm gonna look in there.
Okay, after putting on your eyeliner,
done
you
with my
open up this pouch that is somewhat nicely tucked away near his plants, and you see they're kind of like whittling tools.
Oh.
He's a whittler. Whittler.
Wow. He has so many hobbies.
Such a cultured man.
Interesting individual.
So and handsome.
Oh, really? So
Well,
you
well
think-
kept. So clean. I'm gonna take a. Oh wait, no, never mind. He doesn't have like a. I'm guessing he doesn't have a shower.
No, you used the wash bucket from last night that's next to the vanity. You could very easily get more and kind of do what most people did during this time, which is like take a cloth and wash yourself that way.
Okay. I just kind of, I used one of his soaps and kind of,
Okay.
preen.
Yeah, you freshen up a bit. You kind of feel like a new bird, honestly.
Yeah, I smell really
You
good.
you weren't like dirty coming into this. You even took a bird bath earlier, so yeah, now you're just like looking.
I did
extra
go in that
cypher.
bath, that's right.
That's true. That's true. I'm using my teeth to like rip like the grass that's been stuck in my fur out.
Okay, yeah.
Richard's not getting clean.
No way.
Richard got a little more
Clean.
scrungly last night,
That's
scaling
clean.
fences and like sniffing on the ground on all fours to
Yeah.
follow the
Yeah.
trail.
I
Um,
really, yeah.
You also see like loose paper kind of near his desk.
What's on the paper?
What's on the paper?
You see just drawings of plants.
Oh.
He's a plant guy.
Kind of stuff he's seen out in the wild or stuff he's just like seen on this wall that he's probably gotten somewhere else.
Hmm. Are they any good?
Oh yes, he's
Uh,
drawing artist.
Are the drawings good?
You can tell he's pretty good at the botanical side of it. You don't see a lot of like figure work or like buildings.
Okay.
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 Like he has the plant by itself. It's not like a landscape. Right, it's more like
But those
documentation.
are pretty good.
They're pretty good. They're definitely above average for some guy that's randomly in a village.
Nice.
All
nice.
right, Heathcliff.
Like this would not go in a museum, but you could probably find this in like a handbook of like to learn about edible plants situation.
Very nice.
Okay. Well,
Is there anything else you want to do at Heathcliff's house after getting freshened up? I don't care.
I feel like I'm good in Heathcliff's house.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, we can head out for the day.
Yeah, we can head out.
Okay, yeah. After Richard wakes up at 9, y'all finally leave the house at about 9:45.
Yep.
I love that.
Let's
All right.
go.
Okay, wonderful. Richard, you said you wanted to check on Heathcliff. Do you want to peek in through the window? Do you want to go into the
Yes.
tavern? Like, did you
Um,
want to do anything else?
I guess I'll go into the tavern.
Okay, yeah. Let me just swap. I
God,
was gonna
you are
make a new
so in
map, but I decided
character.
not to. Okay.
That's fine.
Let's put this here. Wonderful. Give me 3 seconds here. I didn't think this would happen so fast. Okay, there we go. That's so easy. I should have done it outside of what I asked. Okay, so you walk in and you see Genevieve, the orc you met last night, kind of eating with Heathcliff in the morning.
Oh.
They're kind of
Genevieve!
talking, just enjoying each other.
Heathcliff! Oh,
Heath!
so glad to see you.
Do you box Heathcliff in?
We both sit on the chairs next to him.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he just looks like kind of happy. He's talking to Genevieve. They're having a nice conversation. He looks at you. The people who occupied my house last night.
How much does his face drop when he sees us?
He doesn't look like mad. He just more looks confused.
Yes, Heathcliff, I thought you said that, we could stay with you,
Yeah.
because we're best friends, and...
Yeah, Cliffy. Why'd you leave?
Remember saying that? But I am happy to host whatever I can.
Ooh, good. We're there.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes,
What can I do for you? You see he's kind of leaning towards Cypher a bit, smelling. He's like, did you use... Well, you have to tell me. What did you think of it?
I would say I have high standards when it comes to cleanliness and personal hygiene for myself, and I would say that this soap would get an A-.
That's really high praise.
Out of A+. Does that make sense?
Do you think that? These are some of the soaps I get specially ordered. I don't mind the normal stuff, but I just feel it's nice to, treat yourself once in a while.
You gotta treat yourself.
Yes, you have
You
to.
see Jen kind of just like start walking towards the back. It's just like, this is no longer my conversation.
Jen, what kind of soap do you use?
Yes.
You see them like kind of stop. They're like their shoulders drop a little, thinking they could have gotten out of this situation. I just use, I would say normal soap.
Normal soap.
I would like to
Woman of the people.
apologize for my behavior last night. It was really unbecoming of me. I should have made a better first impression, and I apologize.
No, I thought you made a great impression. You were very friendly and welcoming.
Yeah.
They look much. You saw last night. They were kind of in more of just like
Party mode.
it's hard to say commoners clothes, but they were very in like their comfortable clothes as opposed. You see today they took your advice. They're wearing their hair up kind of in a braid now, with
their wedding
the
ring.
hand, essentially the wedding ring tied into their hair. You see their makeup is done as well slightly, and they're wearing something a bit more formal.
Trying to get out of the doghouse.
I think your hairstyle.
Do you say that?
No, I don't say that. I don't say that. What were you saying about her hair? Her hair?
It was just up like like Richard suggested last time after they didn't wear it.
Richard says, "Oh, and your hair is lovely today." Wink.
Wink.
You see them kind of laugh to themselves and be like, "Is there anything I can do for you today?" I apologize once again.
I already had breakfast.
Yes, we already had a delicious breakfast.
You see Heathcliff kind of like happily start eating again. Like he stopped for a second, assuming he would take his breakfast, as you had taken his house.
We were just popping in, seeing what was happening with Heath and
wanted
stuff.
to make sure you were all right, Heathcliff. We noticed you got out of bed quite early.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I would never get up that early.
Kind of wet, covered in very fuzzy feathers, and I knocked on their door, and they let me in, and they let me have one of their rooms, which was very nice of them. And I got sleep, and now I have a nice breakfast.
Do birds sweat? Is that? Do birds?
I was amazed. Birds sweat either. I don't know many Aarakocra. I don't know that they sweat. I was amazed that I woke up in such a puddle with a bird on my head.
I've heard that pigeons can secrete a sort of milk-like substance from one of their glands.
That's disgusting.
Oh, gross. Does it have to be milky?
Well, it doesn't have to be milky. It might be more oily, but
Milky, Lily Milky.
You see Genevieve kind of just like wince a little bit when you say that.
Well,
Well, anyway.
we're glad you're all right, Heath. Good boy.
Well, thank you for checking. I'll
Mhm.
be here. I might be strolling around. I might see y'all later.
Yeah. Okay.
Great. Wonderful. All right. Oh, did either of you notice? We saw some tracks in the ground of perhaps some lizard, maybe creatures roaming around, like behind the bar near the fence. Did either of you notice?
You see them
anything
both
like
kind of look at each other, a bit confused. Jen kind of pops in with I saw like human tracks. It was kind of hard to tell. I noticed there was stuff by our trash cans, but they looked kind of bird-like and paw-like, so it was hard to really assume anything was. I assumed it was y'all. I don't know what you were doing.
Right.
It was kind of hard to tell anything past that. You get the impression that she was not aware of anything other than the giant burn marks in her backyard.
Are my feet that big?
For a bird, they are. You were like 4.5 feet or something.
Big bird.
You see Heathcliff just does not know what the fuck happened. This man, you assume, woke up 30 minutes ago as well.
Great.
Okay. Well, they're no help. See ya.
Well,
I leave.
Okay.
We'll be seeing
You see
you
Heathcliff
around.
kind of wave to you when you go.
Goodbye, Heathcliff.
Bye,
Goodbye, Jen.
Heath.
Wonderful.
Send my regards to Viv.
So proper. You are.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
Let me just whoop. Wonderful. So y'all leave the tavern, having learned very little Rast.
Nothing.
I love that. All right. Yeah, you walk out. You kind of see some people still coming back. You see some of them by the fountain of sorts, kind of just taking buckets and like throwing it over their heads. Some of them clearly have been working since fairly early in the morning.
As if I
Yeah, I mean you have been, so that tracks.
haven't.
Should we what lead should we track down first? Should we try to look at the tracks some more, or maybe I don't know,
We're-
track down this mayor figure?
We're going in the woods. We're gonna go follow those tracks.
All right.
That's what we're doing.
All right. Sounds good.
Wonderful. All right. Yeah, y'all are basically fully rested and ready for the day. So you go out and you just kind of walk past a few people that are coming back. Let me do something real quick here.
Okay. Oh, what is this song? I know this song.
Okay, that for sure is really lucky. What is it? Give me 3 seconds.
Oh, the misery. Every single person is my enemy.
Okay.
Da, 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 da,
Give us
da.
the Germa version.
One of me.
To passive perception. Yeah, you kind of walk by people, you see them carrying back a tree, and you notice, Richard, that while there are axe marks very clearly on the tree, you also see kind of like scratches in certain parts of it.
Ooh.
At least what look like scratches.
Okay. Can I stop the workers? I'll raise my little raccoon hand. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm just
You
imagining
see-
it's so cute.
You see the large one in front just kind of like roll their eyes. You see the smaller one in the back go, thank fucking God, and drop his stick immediately. He walks up to you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what's up? What could I do for you?
Hi. I don't know if you've heard, but we've been sent here to investigate some strange going-ons in your town. I couldn't help but notice some strange scratch marks on this tree. Do you mind if I take a look?
It's a tree, but yeah, go for it.
Okay, thank you.
Bart, drop it. You see the taller one kind of drop it, kind of just like walk over to his friend.
Art.
Bart. Great. Yeah, can I do like an investigation?
Yeah, sure. Cypher, do you want to help your friend with an investigation roll? Or do you just want to be vibing like a little guy?
So I just also roll for investigation?
Yeah, I mean, so you would be giving Marge advantage in their roll.
Yeah, if you wanted to give me the help action, or if you want to do something else, like try to
Right.
approach from a different angle, you could also roll for something.
Right, because yeah, you both do different things, so it's very up to you. Like, what would your character do upon being like, oh, there's markings in history? Would they look into it with just their basic stuff? Do they have other knowledge? That kind of vibe.
I would put my foot up to the mark and see if it matches.
Oh, so you're
Ooh.
taking off your big.
I'm taking off one of my shoes.
Oh, so 5 minutes go by, and these guys are gone while the shoe has finally come off.
You have so
As if
many
by some
buckles.
David
so many
Blaine
buckles
magic.
And zippers and ties.
Yeah, and then I've got like a 3-pronged sock on.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know if these are going to be massively different, but I'll let you give me investigation or nature if you'd like.
Okay.
Either work. You
I
roll
have
with
a-
advantage, yeah, obviously.
Incredible. I have a better investigation, so I'll go with that.
Because now you have a bird to help you, and I'll let you go with one.
Well, oh, I rolled in person. Do you want me to roll online?
Roll online.
Yeah, roll online visually for the.
I want
for
to
the-
see the number. I want to see the
Okay.
one.
First one?
One.
Well, see, when I rolled in person, I did get a nat 1 on one of them, but...
Oh my god. Should have been online.
You're so lucky. It's just a fucking mark on a tree. Because I would have loved to screw you over. God
Okay,
damn.
and I have a +4 to investigation, so 14.
Gotcha. Yeah, what initially kind of looked like maybe a cipher scratch on a tree, in closer inspection, looks intentional, while kind of now worn away. It looks like someone used a knife to carve a symbol or rune into this tree.
Ah.
Hmm.
Maybe a map. Like a, you know.
Maybe, or maybe as someone is like going through the forest, they're marking the trees so they know, like, you know.
Yeah,
which direction to
where they've been.
I don't know that. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know that this will come up to bite me in the ass. Yeah, it looks like it looks less like a, I guess like a map. I guess if that's what you're describing, and more like a circle with a line drawn through half of the bottom, and then a diagonal slit up that line.
Like the male sign?
Kind of, yeah.
This tree is a
It's more-
boy.
Yeah.
Boy tree.
Less that and more of just like a runic nature, and less like an arrow, I guess, is what I was meaning.
So maybe it's like a letter in a language or something.
Yes.
Something
think-
like that, yes.
But like not in a language that we would recognize.
Not that we know.
Interesting.
No.
Okay, and is this the only scratch on the tree?
Yeah, you see it's kind of like closer to the base. It's fairly small, but yeah, you can see. I mean, you see like 90% of the tree. There's obviously part of it that's on the floor. You could roll it around if you want, but yeah, the rest of it looks fairly good. It just looks
About
like there was
like
a-
how many feet up the tree is the mark? Like how tall is the person who carved it?
It's a good question.
Well,
Thank
this
you
is
so
the
much.
base of the tree that they carved it into, so they couldn't have
Okay.
been more than like 2 feet up the tree.
Okay.
If you want to check if it was like a
Oh, the
creature, that made it,
misery.
I'll let you roll something else if you're trying to figure out what made this. If it was like a claw, or if it was like, I guess I'm confused at what you're asking on that. Like, what was its height?
Right. Well, I was just thinking like you know, if you're standing next to the tree, you know, at what height?
Oh,
At
this
what
thing
height
is
would you
like
draw it?
at a human being. This would be like at a knee.
The knee.
knee
Okay.
Mhm.
Maybe a small lizard-like creature.
Yes, could be.
3 stacked on top of each other in a trench coat.
You see Bartholomew will come back and like start grabbing this tree again and slowly dragging it back, leaving a little trail in the dirt.
Yes. Thank you for the tree.
He just kind of nods his head at you and just keeps going kind of slowly. His friend seems to have gone just by the bucket, by the fountain, and just started like clearing their head.
All right. So now, when we go in the forest, we should look for more of these markings on the trees, and maybe other places.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
They call me Eagle Eye.
Is that what they call you?
Really?
Because I have bad
that what
depth
the-
perception.
Is that what that makeup look is called?
Eagle Eye. Yeah, it's not a cat eye, it's an eagle eye.
Wonderful.
A forest.
A forest? Yeah. Well, you walked into the forest. That's what you say. I gotta have something
Oh,
for
the
you.
misery. Look, the one in the middle, right here.
Are you?
It's got
Yeah.
a penis.
So where are you walking? Hilarious. I love my
can
tree
I-
dick.
Try to
Yeah.
find the place we were at yesterday to.
Yeah, we're
follow
just
the
we're trying to
track.
follow those tracks.
You guys were like maybe 30 feet from that gate. You see the trees in the front when you kind of leave. Not as like a path, but you see more of where a direct line would follow, kind of diagonally through the brushes.
Okay.
At least that's what you remember.
Okay. Yeah.
You see
I'll
there are
try
people
to-
in the forest kind of with you. There's the other people from the town.
Oh, the
Good-
misery.
I don't know how far you want to go into the forest, so I'm just assuming you're about like 50 feet in.
So
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
the tracks like don't go like through the forest; they trail off or something.
Well, they go through the forest. It just where you initially found the tracks seem to have been closer to like solid dirt, where this is more like grass, or maybe tracks wouldn't have been as dense.
so
Like you see, they were leading very clearly into the forest. It's just much harder to like see where they were going exactly. Like there's not like just imprints of like claws on the ground right now.
Okay.
Right?
So can we look at the trees and maybe see if there are any of those symbols?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to go deeper into the forest to look for them? Or do you want to start looking for them?
What do you think?
I can throw back up kind of a map of what the forest looked like. It's kind of like a U shape to the town right now.
Yeah, let me see.
Like if we look back here, it's kind of like a big U, right?
okay. So-
Wait, it's the.
So you guys just kind of exit out of this gate right here, basically.
Oh, okay, I see.
And this is kind of where you are right now,
Mhm.
roughly. And initially, this first tree line is where you saw the tracks. Once again, you did not go very far out of the gate to find it. You saw whatever left those tracks initially, like landed a bit hard, and that's kind of why it was much easier to see them. But you were not very far into this very dense forest.
We could go this way towards this like cave, or we could take a dip. What do you think?
I'm assuming we don't know the cave is there.
But we could
You
still go
know-
this way.
Kind of. You see that they're like above the tree line. There's like there's clearly like something. There's like a rocky structure. It's hard to call it a mountain in a lot of senses because it's not that tall. But yeah, it's like you could see it probably before you entered the forest. Like now you're kind of in the underbrush, so it's much
Okay.
harder to now see it, but you know it's there. Like you saw it on your way into. Like it's kind of hard to miss. Maybe like 150. It's got to be more than that. I don't fucking know how mountains work. It's like it's a few hundred feet tall, and it kind of like leans off, but it seems more like rocky protrusions than necessarily like a mountain range.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all are just kind of near the bottom still. That's why I said when the tracks led diagonally, it wasn't exactly just like a straight line here.
Right.
Well, where do you want to go?
I mean, we can check out the mountainy area.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go
Gotcha, so
onward.
you- all right. So we're not checking for runes here. Got it. Yeah, y'all are now kind of deeper into the forest where you initially kind of heard people still talking. This is
Yeah, give us something. Give us something spooky.
Yeah, give us something.
This isn't spooky. This is just a woodland.
Oh, it's not spooky
That's
in here. Aw.
No, it's like 10 in the morning. The sun is up. You see just like fresh sunlight coming through the cave. You are not doing this at 2 in the morning anymore.
All
You could have waited for
right.
nightfall if you wanted.
It's actually
Don't
quite
worry,
peaceful.
there's spooky stuff later. Okay. Oh, you fucker.
It's peaceful in here and beautiful.
Yeah, it feels fairly nice. You see just like birds flying overhead, some of them building like houses in trees as you're coming by. While clearly there are people that go into the forest, you see they kind of leave a vast amount of it undisturbed. Right? Like right now you're probably like 200 to 300 feet into this forest, kind of still walking through where a lot of people were are no longer there. You could kind of faintly in the background hear the sounds of axes hitting trees, and that kind of noise, but not really human noise anymore.
Hmm.
Okay.
This tree
and
looks
we have,
pregnant.
like,
Sorry.
And that one has a penis. That one's that did it.
This one's got a penis and this one's pregnant. Okay, sorry, go ahead, Mark.
Who's the father?
Who's the father?
as you're walking through the forest, can we have like been like having an eye out looking for scratches and runes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will let you use your roll from before, or you can roll again. But you will keep whatever one. You will keep whatever you roll again, if you would like.
Okay.
Did you just want to use the same one then of a 14?
Sure.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, you do see. It's hard to say a lot. You kind of go through, and kind of as you're getting to the deeper part, you see one or two more markings at most. They're very hard to see with the grass kind of pushing up against the trees right now with this pregnant tree and this tree dick. You're kind of like, oh, I don't know where I'm looking fully. So kind of like on the underbelly of one tree, and then maybe like 80 feet later, you'll see another one. They don't look the same as the one from before, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like one's more of a square shape with kind of like a diamond underneath it. Another one's kind of like a hexagon with maybe a lighter carved into the center of it. These are very old.
Very old.
Like they were done a long time ago?
Yeah.
Hmm.
If you want to try to investigate how long ago, I'll let you. It's kind of hard to tell fully if these are just washed away by rain, and that's kind of why they feel more smooth and not like they were just done.
I mean, I guess, sure.
Sure.
D-
Once again, investigation, nature,
Is that a D20?
survival. I'd also let you do in this scenario because you're kind of just testing nature.
Let's see. Survival +2, investigation +1. So I guess survival.
You could also. I don't want to give you too much free help here. I would also let you use Arcana.
Arcana. It's -1. I don't think I want that one. Not that one.
Yeah, if you all want to roll for different stats, you can roll separately, or you can just give the help back to someone else with a single stat. Either works for me.
Do you want to have a shot?
I'll roll. It's a
Cool.
D20, right?
Yep, D20. And then what would you like to use here?
Survival 11. 11.
Were you helping Marge, or were you going to do your own check?
I'll help.
Wonderful. That means you get to roll again.
Another
That's
nine.
hilarious.
11.
No, but you have your proficiency bonus, so it's 13.
What? Wait, I had something
Um,
else to it?
I think so, right? Or is that just a 2 normally?
I think the score that's
Oh, is that
like,
wisdom?
in
Oh,
the
you're
middle.
right. Sorry, it is +2, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
forgot it
already
adjusted for your plus.
yeah,
You're just
yeah.
+0. You can tell they weren't done within this year at the very least. They look very worn, but that could just be natural rain kind of washing it down.
Mhm.
But it looks too deep to have not still kind of had like a sharper indent. These are very rounded indents now. Maybe the tree is already swollen once or twice from the rain and kind of come back to normal. But yeah, these are like at least like 50 years old.
Okay. Okay. Old. Ancient.
Interesting.
Not ancient.
Wonderful.
Maybe what ancient.
Could
Wow, a
be
50-year-old ancient.
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 Ashes,
Excuse me.
that's some dirt.
I am 35.
35 years old.
Richard's basically ancient.
Ancient.
Richard, I didn't know how fully your tracking skill worked. Let me know if I need to give you more with that. I don't want to be shorting you here.
I mean, I think, yeah, it says I can track creatures and I learn the exact number, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area. So I think, I mean, I kind of already learned that from the last session.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't want to like shortchange you too much. Mostly. Yeah, you can tell like a more medium-sized animal has been through here mostly. Well, normally you would see like just a little bit for like a bird or a rabbit. You see something at least the size of like a wolf has been through here.
Wolf. Wolf. King of the jungle.
King of the jungle.
King of the
So
jungle.
true. So
That's
true.
that's what I say.
No, we can't tell anything. I'm gonna keep trucking.
Yeah, we keep hauling.
Paul and Dunk.
This is what I get for not having a second picture is what I get. Yeah, where are you walking to the mountain rocky texture thing?
Yeah,
Or are you
right?
walking- Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go check that out.
I knew I forgot a picture from something. Yeah, you walk to where you see that rocky protrusion kind of coming out. You see a few of them. You see a very shallow divot into what otherwise is a smooth face of a wall. You can see it kind of goes maybe 4 feet deep at most, kind of an inward shape, maybe just like where the rock was formed initially or something to that nature. Otherwise, did you want to take like a trip around it? What was going on here?
So we're at the
Yeah.
rock.
What's that?
We're at the rock.
Yeah, it's hard to call it just a rock, but yeah, the part where you are at least seems more rock or boulder like. It's only like maybe 40 feet at the moment where you're currently at, but you can tell, especially by your view, it goes higher and kind of more upward, I guess.
Okay.
Do you want to do some rock climbing?
Let's climb, baby. I mean, I can fly a little bit, right? How much can I fly?
Let's see. Yeah.
I don't know where I would find
I mean, there's a climbing speed. I think just a basic like acrobatics if you want to do something fancy. It's not very steep to get on top kind of this initial part, but to go higher would probably have you roll either a strength or acrobatics check. So if you want to get on top of this initial hump, I would let you.
All right, let's just go up
like,
there.
for freezes.
Go up that hump.
Yes, we'll climb the hump.
Climb the hump. Hump ho.
Wonderful. You're essentially on top of a 2 or 3 story building at this point. It's kind of a little. Yeah, I mean it's tall. Like it's not huge is the issue. Like at least right now. You kind of see it like snake back to the higher points behind it. But yeah, otherwise you're on top of what essentially is like a boulder or a dome. It's kind of flat, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. It's cool to the touch. It's a rock.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
We're on a rock.
It's a rock. Yeah, you're on a rock. The view is much nicer from here. Obviously, you can kind of see above the tree line right now. You can kind of see the initial part of the town, and you can kind of see the path that you led up to a little bit. It's still got hills, but
Okay. I don't
do you want to check for something up here? What was going on up here on top of the
on top of
boulder?
the rock.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just crawling around, sniffing, see if anything's been up here.
Really getting down the dirt.
You see like bird poop or other droppings of that nature.
Sorry.
But you don't.
Had an
It doesn't
accident.
seem like it doesn't
Cypher.
it doesn't seem like something lives up here, if that's what you're trying to look for.
Okay. No, like secret little tunnels going inside.
No cave.
No caves.
Oh,
For free? Just for free? You're gonna roll
I
anything
mean-
to say give me things?
I'll be rolling. Tell me what to roll.
So that's what I mean again. Investigation, like you're on top of a rock and you want to just like poke around the top of. I'm trying to describe the dimensions here. You got like a 40-foot path in front of you, essentially to higher things. You see it like start to slant upward, to like a higher, smoother peak. You could roll investigation if you want. Once again, nature would be fine. If you're looking for like a tunnel straight down, that might be a little different of a thing.
Well, just seeing what's around. I'll do
Yeah,
yes.
okay, hear me out. If you wanted to like sleight of hand check for a secret passage, I would let you, but that's a very specific and different check that would tell you different things, right?
Interesting. Well,
So what would you be rolling with here?
I'm doing investigation first.
Wonderful.
That is
And that
a total of 18.
nice.
and you said you're looking for what specifically? Like a secret passage
Yeah.
button?
Yeah, no, just seeing if there's any, holes
Any little
leading
holes
down
we
to, like
can
a secret
crawl
moon
into?
pool where we might fall in, and then the full moon is above us, and maybe we turn into a mermaid.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm just spitballing.
A bird maid.
Yeah.
Birdmaid.
If you want to be on your hands and just like scooching around, totally fine. Yeah, you don't see any tunnels down, which kind of is odd. You would assume there would be more erosion on something like this. You notice it's smooth as if rain has kind of done its work, but you would have assumed if something like this has been here for a while, it would have had sharper indentation somewhere. Either through just natural disaster or natural erosion or something, but it doesn't look anything's fallen on top of this.
It's too clean.
It's too smooth.
Too smooth.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Are we on top of a turtle? You think?
Oh my god.
Do you think this is
What
a turtle?
I'm gonna investigate the rock.
Let me zoom back here because this might be a better illustration. You can zoom into this. Okay, so essentially, if you want to look back at this main part up here in this top left here, up front is where you guys kind of came in, and there was the kind of little indentation inward, and then you were kind of on top of this little hill bump right here, kind of leading up to a much sharper incline. But yeah, it looks like too smooth for a random rock in the middle of nowhere.
Too smooth.
Too smooth.
I guess like too correct.
So yeah, like it might be like man-made. Lemonade.
I guess like the same words I've been using before. It's like things are too nice, right? Like you went into the town and like the water was too nice, right?
Okay.
Or like things looked correct, right? And it's just like we're in this bumfuck middle of nowhere town.
So why would anything be nice in this town?
Kind
Poor
of is.
people do not deserve nice things.
They don't deserve it. You're poor.
Well, you know
I am
initially
poor.
you were sent to a nicer part of the boonies, but it's still the boonies. I guess with an 18, that's what I'm telling you. It's just like things look correct here, where normally they probably should look worse than this, right? Like there's bird poop, but like you were able to climb this with somewhat ease, right? Like you would imagine more things would have been up here, or something would have happened up here, like more boulders falling down or something.
Okay. Okay.
Cypher, did you want to look for something?
Nah. I mean, it's just too nice. It's a nice rock. I think we could try and go up higher.
Yeah. Do you want to keep climbing?
We can climb.
Okay. Yeah. if you both want to either give me acrobatics or strength checks to now climb up a much steeper part of this, like you're on a 3rd-story building essentially. You're climbing up now to probably like the 9th or 10th story of something.
Ooh.
And it starts slower, but obviously it ramps up. Kind of with that 18, it kind of ramps up symmetrically.
Like too symmetrically, huh?
Perfect.
Correct.
Too nice. Okay. Somebody made this rock. Somebody putting out this rock. So, okay. Roll for acrobatics.
Or strength, yeah. Either would work for me. Just to either use your sheer force to get up this mountain or kind of do it more, like I'm a rock climber who's went to the gym once or twice.
Where is strength? Where do I find that?
That's just like one of the base scores.
Oh, okay. No, I'm using acrobatics.
Ooh.
Damn,
Oh.
Marge.
Oh.
Marge, we're using strength for whatever fun.
I was gonna use strength.
Cool. You see Marge just kind of like lock their fucking claws into this mountain as if with rock climbing gear and just like force themselves up here.
Well, mine is 11. I've rolled
Cypher,
3 9s in a row.
I was going to have you fail, but with a 20, I think you can use Marge's or Richard's like.
I'll grab his
grab
hand.
her
Grab her
now.
hand.
Yeah, where there used to be basically a sheer mountain, there are now handholds where feet used to just pound into this mountain.
Yes.
Nice.
I think we've attached ourselves, and so I'm just like dragging
Pulling
Cypher up
me
the
up.
mountain.
That is, I am very happy you said that because now you're on a 10-story mountain, and if you fuck up here, I will punish you.
She rolled a
Good.
20.
a 20.
If you want to do show while you're up here, I'm gonna go back to give a better. I should have made a picture for this. I should have assumed that we're going on top of a mountain.
Of course.
But yeah, we're just in like this top right corner or left corner here, kind of.
Yes.
Y'all are now on top of one of these higher of this mountain rock, whatever you called it. More. While before was kind of flat, you see kind of now it almost
Wavy.
less of a bowl shape, more of just like slight ups and slight downs, kind of. This is more of like a large area. Well, before it was like kind of like a 40-foot box at most. You now kind of have a plateau roof situation going on here. There's some pretty steep falls near the back. But otherwise it looks kind of like where you were, but just like sharper, I guess.
Okay. And there was no, tunnels or anything.
No,
you see
No cracks in the walls.
You don't see goats tracks. You don't see of moles that have.
Interesting.
Yeah, things look. What'd you roll? You rolled a fucking 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Once again, kind of knowing nature in general, Richard, you would know that this would come much more of a steep head with the rain and wind erosion. And on that.
Interesting.
It seems like this is incorrect. Like in nature, you would be like, this is a platypus of a mountain.
Well, Cypher, this mountain is very strange.
It kind of ends abruptly near the back, where it kind of like dips off and almost like falls.
I think
only
it is
thing
it's a facade of a mountain,
Facade of a mountain.
A facade.
Do you think what can Cypher do? Cypher can
You want to drop things from the side of the mountain to see how fast they fall?
I have earth tremor. Can I shake this place and like try and see if something changes?
You are shaking a mountain, but yes.
Not both.
We'll be
Correct.
fine.
So you're near the edge, dropping things, and you want to cast Earth Tremor. Let me look up that real quick, but I don't see a reason why not.
We'll go away from the edge before
Yeah,
we Trevor.
we'll scamper
You have a
to the middle.
Why would you scamper? It ruined my fun. So as I'm reading, just an action cast time. You found in a 10-foot radius. Each creature other than you has to make a dexterity saving throw. On a fail, it takes a 1d6 damage and is knocked prone.
You can
The
do
area
this.
is ground, earth, or loose stone. It becomes difficult terrain until clear. Okay. It's rock. I don't see why you couldn't just do this without fail. I'm gonna take a while, so we can assume you're not casting dexterity saving throw.
No.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
But Richard can take that chance.
What?
This is a first level spell, so.
Yes. Yes. As the earth is trembling, I'm going to be taking notes on the composure of the rock and how
See
it
how it
moves.
responds.
Give me 2 seconds here.
Yeah.
Ooh, what if when I cast it, you jump, and then you'll be fine. I'll just tell.
I don't know if I can stay in the air for that long, but we can try.
If only you were a bird.
Okay, I'm
Yes,
gonna
I have
roll it with disadvantage, and why don't you, Cypher, roll against me here?
Okay.
So 2d20.
Ah.
Why am I rolling plus? Oh, because it added them. So basically, you have whatever you roll.
Oh.
Ah!
Preoccupied. You see books, rug, things kind of that were already broken. On the wall, you fishing net near the little directly in front of both of you.
They don't see it. Yeah. What's up?
So I guess these are the creatures stealing things, right?